What up, what up, what up? It's your girl Free coming at you guys live with another exclusive vlog. I'm in the lovely city of Vallejo, and I'm so happy to be bringing you guys an interview from LoyaltyBGM. Say what's up to the people.
What's up with it, gang?
Alright, so give the vlog a background of where you're from, you know, who you are, the whole shebang. Give them a background of all that.
I was born in Vallejo. We was out there for a minute, thugging, and then probably when I was like, I don't know, probably around like 9, 10, went to SAC. You know what I'm saying? My mom and my dad, they stopped fucking with each other. Separated, boom. We went to SAC, and we was just back and forth between Vallejo and SAC like ever since.
Okay. So where did you, so you grew up in Vallejo first. Mm-hmm. What age were you when you moved to Sacramento?
I want to say like 8 or 9 probably for real.
8 or 9?
8 or 9.
Okay. How long were you in Sac after that?
We was out there for some time, man. We was out there for some years. Till I started fucking up in school and shit, and she sent me back with my pops in Vallejo.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll get into that a little bit later in the vlog. So for you growing up in Sacramento, when you moved there at 9 years old, give us a little bit of background of what it was like for you growing up out there.
Going to SAC?
Yeah. Well, what was it like?
The first place we went to was to a house in Oak Park.
Oak Park?
That was the first place we went to when we moved out there in SAC. We was in a P. We was renting from some nigga named Roy.
You was renting from some?
No, we was renting from some nigga
renting.
Named Roy.
Okay,
I
renting.
guess he was like a family friend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got in there and we was there for some years. Yeah.
In Sacramento? Yeah. Okay, so how long were you there at that house?
Shit, we was there for a couple of years. Probably like 3 or 4 years for real. Mm-hmm. Cause my mom, she Muslim, so like the mosque was like right around the corner from there, so we used to stay out there, and then after a while, I forget what happened, she had got remarried and shit, and then they stopped fucking with each other and we moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it like for you growing up in Oak Park, Sacramento? You said it was 9 to what age?
See, but I was young still, though,
so you ain't really know what it was like.
Yeah, I only had a couple, you know what I'm saying, partners from across the street, next
little
door.
kids.
Like, yeah, you feel me? Like, nigga wasn't really on shit like that.
Right. Okay. So what age was it when you moved? Where'd you move after that?
See some crazy shit out there.
What'd you see? Give us a little bit of those experiences.
Like, there's little glimpses and shit. I smoke a lot of weed, so, you know. My memory be a little fuzzy, but I remember little shit going down, motherfuckers getting fucked up,
right?
Dice games, like little shit that you just see from your yard for real, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was going down.
Okay. So what age was it when you moved from Oak Park to where'd you move after that?
After that, we moved, after that? I think we moved to, towards, Marconi. Marconi in the north. Yeah,
okay. You got to give us a background because I'm from Bakersfield.
Trenches.
Everybody else, trenches. And everybody else on here might be from like LA area. Right. So give us a background. So it was North Sacramento you moved to. Mm-hmm. And what age was that when you moved to North Sacramento?
Probably like 13.
13? Yeah. Okay. And where did you actually move to?
First we moved to Marconi. Then we moved to this duplex off Winters.
Okay.
Off Winters Street in basically the Heights.
Okay.
Oh God.
And how long did you live right there?
We were there for
a cool little minute. Yeah. So you had most of your adolescence right there. And
Majority of it, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
And what was that? What was that area called?
The sucker side.
That's so right.
Nah, that was dope.
You grew up on, hold on.
Oh God.
So you grew up on another side of where you now don't fuck with.
Yep.
Okay. We'll get into that in a second.
That time I was like, I ain't fuck with them niggas back then either. Like, it was always smoke with them niggas for real. Like,
okay.
Just because of the niggas that I had started fucking with, you know what I'm saying, when I was out there, so.
Younger. but a different
we
part.
was younger, like we was, you know what I'm saying, fighting and shit, niggas jumping.
So how did you become friends with people that weren't in your area?
What you mean?
You said like you grew up in one area of people you don't fuck with, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but how did you become friends with people outside your area? You see what I mean?
Shit, just
like outside your area.
Fucking with bitches, going, you know,
okay.
Little spots.
So you became really close with people outside the area you lived in.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool.
A couple of niggas, like, I really wasn't like, I was never no nigga that I was like fucking with hella niggas. Like, I had like a certain, you know what I'm saying? Certain niggas I was fucking with at the time, but it was really niggas like that you met, you know what I'm saying? School, sports, shit like that.
Okay. What was it like for you growing up there?
Shit, it was
as a young kid?
For real. Like, it wasn't nothing to it. It was, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You seeing hella shit. You going outside, you seeing many shit. But it wasn't nothing like super terrible. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
okay.
If anything, you just gonna get into it with some niggas.
Right. How long did you live right there? Until what age?
I don't know. Probably like 15, 16. Around that time, we moved though to a different spot in Del Paso Heights, right in the middle of it. In the middle of
because the reason I'm getting this is we want to get a background of your city and what it was like growing up for you in these staples. Because I grew up in Bakersfield. A lot of people on here might have grown up in LA. Some growing up in Trinidad, different places. You feel me? So we want to get a background of what it was like for you as an individual growing up in every place.
Really around 15, 16, that's probably when I started going back to, like, my mom started sending me, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. I'm going out there, fucking up out there, coming back.
To Vallejo?
Yeah, back to Vallejo.
Okay, got you.
And then,
what was in Vallejo that you were going back and fucking up? You said going back, fucking up. Who was up out there? Friends?
Family.
Oh,
I got hella family out there, so, you know, I'm fucking with all my cousins and shit in Vallejo.
Okay.
Like, we fucking around for real. Like, I got a big ass family for real. Like, I got hella family. So
right.
Nigga ain't never really have to go too far from the coop because I'm fucking with my family. You feel me?
Right.
But yeah, it was smooth. It was out there back and forth all the time, like for real. But it's because I was getting in trouble every, you know what I'm saying? So they kept
taking you back to Vallejo?
Yeah.
Because you were getting in trouble?
I leave my mom's house in Sac, and I'll be gone for like a long period of time, months, like 6 to 8 months, get caught up fucking with some, you know what I'm saying? And then they take me back to the crib, and she'll take me to my pops in Vallejo type shit, you feel me?
Okay.
So, yeah. I was always getting moved around because I was fucking up.
Okay. How did that happen? Where did the transition happen to where you grew up one place and then you ended up after that being a part of another place? How did that happen for you?
Because I was already like, the niggas that we was funking with, you feel me? The managers, you know what I'm saying? They was into it with the same niggas, so that's basically how it came together. Knowing God. That's how I started fucking with him. Like, we share the same, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We on the same type of time, you feel me? Okay. So, that's how that went. Yeah. Fuck the world and all that.
Okay, so that was from 15 up to now. How old are you now?
I'm 28.
28. Okay, so from 15 to 28. Yeah. All right. So what was it like for you when you very first started participating in a different situation? Because you still lived in the Heights, right? Mm-hmm. So what was it like for you when you started going to the Strawberry Manors? Is what area?
Strawberry Manors is in the north.
It's
literally less than a mile from like.
Is that an apartment complex or what is that?
No, it's a neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. It sounds like strawberry shortcake.
Small.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that sounds like some sweet ass shit.
No, but look. Look, not like that, y'all. Look, y'all know I don't mean no harm. But it does sound like nice.
Nah,
what was it like for you going up there around 15, 16 years old? You started going over there, right?
Yeah, I was really still, that's what I'm saying. I was still staying in the Heights, you feel me?
Okay.
Like, I was still staying in the Heights, but the manager's literally like right there. It's right around the corner, you feel me? It's literally like a neighborhood damn that's in the middle of the Heights kind of in a way, so. Okay. It's really on the outskirts, but you know, whatever.
All right. So as far as you and the music goes, what were some of like your early years for you, like growing up out there? Was you were in school, of course, right?
Yeah, I was
in school. Were you in sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your background as a kid in sports and shit.
I used to just play football for it. That was like my favorite sport. I played a little basketball, but I like the contact sport. You feel me? Like football, you could really show out type shit. So,
right.
Yeah, I used to fuck with football. You feel me? For the most part, I used to play for what's that? The Grand Pacers. And that's a school in the Heights.
Okay.
He used to have suckers on the team, had the shit like.
How was that for you growing up and being a part of that so young and you seeing people that you supposed to, you know, like?
Shit, it's like you really just fall into it for real. Like whatever your crowd is, you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna fall into that shit. Like whatever going on, we gonna be a part of it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's in the niggas you running with type shit. So after a while, shit just progress. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get older, niggas stop jumping, niggas start shooting, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know what I'm saying? It just progress. That's all it is. Shit get more and more serious.
Right.
That's how it go.
What lets you know at such a young age, like, this is what I'm with?
Shit, niggas was getting jumped and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, when you go to the store, you might get jumped, you might run into the wrong nigga, like, type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So after a while, it's just like, nigga, it was always fuck them niggas type shit on my soul. So, nigga, that's after a while.
So it was already a problem before it even became a problem.
Yeah, before it was even gangbanging, it was that. Like, nigga,
Okay.
I don't like them niggas, fuck them niggas. Like, so, and you know what I'm saying, as you get older, you know what I'm saying, you just fall into certain shit.
Right.
And this shit just got more and more real.
Okay. All right. And as far as like growing up young in the city, trying to like find your path, your way, did you have like any support systems that was around for you at that young of an age?
My mom. You feel me? My mom was my biggest support system for real.
She didn't want you in none of the bullshit.
Hell no, she ain't like, my mom hella religious. Like, you know what I'm saying? She Muslim and shit. I'm Muslim, like, who was raised Muslim, so like she's super religious. She big on that shit. Oh God, I already know. But yeah, like she big on that shit. So you know, she always wanted to say that she don't want us in the streets. She she trying to.
How do you think you guys got there? Because look, I'm Muslim, and okay, I be outside. Y'all know I be outside, but I don't have nobody in my family members that are like gang members. Yeah. You know, so how do y'all feel? I'm not saying you guys are, y'all not, but you're in the streets. Yeah. So how do you feel like you and your brother, right? Mm-hmm. How do you feel like you guys got in the streets from being such, you know, a prestige household? Because I know what it's like to grow up Muslim.
I don't know. That should be strict as hell for real, you feel me? So it's
make
like,
you want to rebel.
It make you already want to like get the fuck away from that shit when you young. It's like, this not what I'm really trying to do. Like, y'all got me doing all this shit. Y'all got me learning Arabic and all, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, fuck.
Nigga,
like, you know what I'm saying?
He know.
Nigga really be going through like, so it's like,
God.
It's like that already. It's like they be kind of forcing that shit on the nigga,
right.
You feel me? And it'd be like, y'all let me take this in as I want to. It'll probably ended up better, but just for that simple fact, a nigga down there running the opposite direction. Like, nigga, I'm trying to break off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sit. Honestly, I just want to do what the fuck I wanted to do.
Right.
And my mom used to always say, like, if you want to do what you want to do, get the fuck out. Like, cut. Like, and one day I just like, yeah, I'm gone. I'm out this bitch. Like, I don't even care. Oh, God. Right. Left. Took all my shit. Took it to
what
my
age
coach
was
house
that?
And was out. I was probably like, it was around 15. Probably 15 years old. Yeah. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You left your house?
Hell yeah.
And how'd you survive at that young of an age?
Nigga was thugging.
Wow, you're so strong. That's
my older brother did the same shit though, so it was kind of like following in his footsteps. Like, he wanted to do what the fuck he wanted to do. He got the fuck out of there. Like, nigga, I'm going. I ain't dealing with this shit. Like, you feel me? So, and we was in the same situation. Like, shit wasn't always sweet. Like, shit was pretty fucked up at the time. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shit was fucked up.
With everyone's household.
That's when he cut, but it's like, you left me there to deal with this shit. You feel me? Myself.
Look, you was mad. Was you mad at him?
Hell yeah. Like, he 3 years older than me. You feel me? So, in my head, I'm like, bitch, take me with you. Like, what the fuck? In my head, I'm like, nigga, fuck you on. I'm dealing with the same shit you running from. So, what the fuck is you doing leaving me here, bitch ass nigga? But I love that nigga though. You feel me? Like, we got it figured out. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, we was well fed. You know what I'm saying? Right. Clothes on our back, all that shit. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? Shit in between that'll fuck a kid head up. You feel me? Like, just hella little shit. So, for that reason. And then I just had a person that I could look up to that left and never came back. Like, nigga, he made a mistake. Yeah, he never came back. Anyway, once he left, he was gone. Like, nigga, he was out of there. So, knowing that, like, alright, if he could do it, I could do it. You feel me? Like, nigga, so once I was fed up with that shit, like, my mom wasn't the type, like, just, like, you know, like, get the fuck out. Like, but if you gonna want to do what you want to do, get the fuck out.
Right. So, it was that, but not
we
that.
was the type, like, alright, I'm going. Like, you feel me? Like, I got dragged back a couple times, like, you feel me? Like, by the police and shit like that. Like, they gonna take you home. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so. And that, you know what I'm saying? I stay there and.
You leave again.
Leave again because it just be like, man, I'm not dealing. You know what I'm saying? So nigga just cut. Really, because I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Though.
Like, how did you get into music? How did you decide, okay, I'm finna do music. I'm finna start doing music. Were you already on your own when you started doing music?
I always fuck with the music shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just like on some kid shit, not even taking it serious, just making music. You know what I'm saying? Just making songs with my niggas or whatever the fuck. You feel me? And then it wasn't until I was really like probably like 15, 16, I started really like writing, you know what I'm saying? Like really trying to make a good song and shit like that, you feel me? But I still wasn't really taking that shit serious. Like, it was cool, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a kid. Like, I'm trying to get
How
some money.
did you even get into that? As a kid, you was trying to get money?
I had to. I was on my own. 15,
I was
moving on my own. Nigga,
so where were you living?
I was, you know what I'm saying? Different spots, like, I take all my shit to my coach house, you feel me? Who I used to play football for. Take all my shit to his little shit. He'll be like, he ain't like it, but he used to let a nigga, you know what I'm saying, put all this shit in there, you know what I'm saying? I'd just go. Nigga come back when I need clothes, you know what I'm saying? And I'd just be fucking around. I'd be at my nigga house or, you know what I'm saying, fucking with a bitch or whatever, you feel me? I'm doing whatever.
So you've been very independent since 15. You hopped out the porch since 15.
Long ass time.
Wow.
Sure.
How old are you now?
I'm 28.
28. Okay. And so, for you being so young and taking care of yourself, what was it like for you in the younger years? Did you ever have any hard moments? I know there's a lot of kids out there that are homeless right now. I know you're not home. You were not homeless at that time, but you were young.
I mean,
so it's the same type of feeling, you know?
Dealing with that type of
feeling.
Like,
so what could you have, like, what did you feel at that time? Like, did you have any trials and tribulations growing up?
Hell yeah. Nigga used to, like, I'm the type of nigga, like, my mom put everything she was supposed to put in me, so as a kid, I'm still, you know what I'm saying, I'm having people over 18 put me in school, enroll me in school, I'm still trying to go to school every day, you feel me, just little shit like that, but, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, nigga ain't finished, but nigga tried, though, you feel me, like, nigga put the effort, I was really going to school, though, like, for a minute, and then that shit was just over with, nigga had too much shit to do, like, you feel me, fuck it.
So, did you have anything else going on, like, that was a more, you know, responsibility, adult thing that you had to deal with, like going to jail? Did you have a baby young? Anything like that? Because you out in the streets, so you're not really having the guidance of a parent around you, like another child. I know you turned out good anyways. What do you feel like helped with that?
Shit, I don't know. Probably like my mom used to really be on our ass. Like,
so she still come find your ass.
So like, yeah, like,
she wasn't off you just because you. I
mean, like she wouldn't come find us, but just like all the shit that she instilled us when we was in the house, like like that shit like implanted in me, like, you feel me? So it's just like a nigga always moved a certain way, like really with God, like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, as long as you got God, you straight, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so with that type of mentality, yeah, you conquer whatever in the world. With that type of mentality, like, you can do whatever. So, and it was just like, I ain't going back. Like, you feel me? Like, shit got hard and shit. You feel me? I'm a kid, but it's like, I ain't going back though. Like,
right.
I'm not, like,
why you didn't want to go?
Probably pride or whatever.
Nah,
but
I ain't
like,
going back. Wait,
like,
you
man,
had that much pride at that age?
I ain't going back to my mama's house. Like,
not at that age. What
no,
made you want to be that much of a man?
Because it was like, it was so strict there, and then it's like, I leave, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want every day, and shit going okay. Shit ain't that fucked up. Like, I'm doing my shit. You feel me? I'm doing my shit. So it's like, at the end of the day, it was like, nigga, I could do this shit on my own. Nigga, I don't gotta go, you know what I'm saying? I always figure something out. It don't matter what it was. Like, I always figured it out some type of way.
Did you have any other family members with you? Besides your brother? He left, right?
Yeah, but we ain't never fucked with it for real. Like,
okay.
We ain't never fucked with it. Like,
Okay.
Once he was gone, he was gone. Like, that's my nigga. I love him to death. Like, we be hollering and shit, but
right. But he never tapped in after that.
We never was on that. Like, we was, you know what I'm saying? He was doing his shit. I was doing my shit. Right.
Wow, you really bossed the fuck up.
Yeah, for sure.
Who helped you? I know somebody had to give you some type of game.
Shit. I was really just learning along the way. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
I was learning along the way for real, just trying to figure that shit out. Like, ain't nobody like sit me down and like. But I ain't gonna lie. Like, before I did leave and shit, like my mom was married and shit. You feel me? Like, and that nigga gave me the fuck up. Like,
okay.
Like, they still married to this day. Like, you feel me? Like.
He has some good shit on his
Pops
shoulders.
For real. Like, that
yeah,
nigga,
right.
He gave me
he gave you a lot of game.
You feel me? So I was
Is that what you're talking about on the
for
song?
Huh?
Where you say, "Pops, I was 14. Pops told me how to stay home."
Yeah. See, you be knowing the lyrics and shit.
I'm supposed to. I'm the interviewer, right?
Yeah.
Those are the parts of the songs that matter the most.
Yeah.
Those are the shit that people can relate to. There's a million people in the world that have learned game from their father. Right. Or a father figure that they grew up with. When did you start executing your first beginning projects and you started getting more into that?
I went until I was like, damn near like in my 20s. Like,
right.
Like,
no, that's on California's Smiles, right?
Yeah. Like,
I don't even know the name of it because guess what?
Smiles,
it's California. All I see is California. But here's the thing. That's my favorite album by you. I do love Broken Harmony. But that one right there, nigga, that one, look, my booty gonna be big to that one. I'll work out to that album because you be like on some straight, like, extra out. We gonna get into that in a sec.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna get into that in a sec.
Right.
But go back to, like, you in the beginning days. How'd you get into music and what? You're a street nigga. We know that. The streets are definitely in you.
Right.
They're a staple of who you are, how you've grown up. Right. But how did you be able to differentiate the streets between the music? How did you get into the music?
Really, like, probably like a year after my brother Vinny had passed away.
Okay.
Probably just really start taking it serious. I was getting my little paper shit as a young nigga, so back then I was booming. I ain't gonna lie, like, you feel me? Like, shit was different, so I'm young as fuck, but I got paid, like, for real, so. Okay. After a while, my niggas was like, nigga. I used to make little songs, you feel me? But after a while, I'm like, man, maybe I should just shoot a video, you feel me? So boom, I shot the video. It did a little, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make too much noise, but it was something cool.
Right.
You feel me? But it gave me the experience to make me like, you feel me? Like, this shit kind of cool. Like, it was kind
right.
of fun doing that shit, you feel me? And then my niggas start pressing me like, drop another video, you feel me?
Right.
Drop another video. So I just started going to the studio more and shit. And nigga, after a while, nigga just started shooting hella videos, started making hella music, you feel me? And just started fucking with that shit for real. And it was just like, it was a way to, you know what I'm saying, let niggas know what was going on, you feel me? And
right.
shit that we had going on, you
right.
feel me? So,
what was that first initial video that you dropped? The one you talking about?
Shit. First video, I think that shit.
The one you're talking about?
Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. Okay. Is that still out? Yeah, I never seen that one.
I need to take that shit down.
What? Wait, where is it? Because I never seen it.
Down, oh
Benjamin Franklin. Okay, and then what was the one after that?
Looking back at it, I was weak as fuck.
But that's, a lot of people say that, but I guarantee you it's still hard. Like, okay, and what was the one after that?
I don't know, my memory ain't all that good.
Okay.
But I just started going crazy after that. I think it was like, I ain't even finna sit here and try to remember. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't remember?
I can remember the like the video, but I can't remember the name. Like,
so what was the ones that started to get you the? Let's talk about the EBKs and the. What was the ones that started to get you the more exposure?
Shit.
Before that one, did it one before EBK get you exposure?
Nah, like the one, like hell yeah, like. Half on a Baby. I dropped Half on a Baby.
Okay.
That shit went crazy. You feel me? That's
where's that at?
That's the song. That's on all platforms. I did that shit probably like 5 years ago though. Like, you feel me? Like,
okay.
But that was one of the first songs that really had got like some
hella
ass numbers and
okay.
shit everybody was fucking with. And then after that, when I dropped, I was going crazy. I did Real Mafia. That shit was going crazy.
Okay.
Then we did. What else we did? I did Lay Low. That was like a little remix from Snoop Dogg and them shit.
Okay.
You feel me? We did a little remix to that shit. That shit went crazy. And then niggas start dropping mixtapes and all type of shit. And then the EBK shit came later. You feel me?
How did that come about? Because you're definitely very angry on that song. What does EBK stand for? Are you dissing the EBK gang, the clique? Why'd you name it that?
Cause them niggas is hoes.
Oh, so you are talking about the clique?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't fuck with them niggas. I don't fuck around. Niggas know my get down, nigga. We ain't doing none of that.
So the whole song is about them.
Well, if you heard the song, you know I said a bunch of nigga things in that motherfucker, but yeah.
Okay, was that your first like breakthrough type of song moment?
Hell no.
No, I know it wasn't.
I got songs with way more views than that. You feel me? I got videos and shit out with way more views than that.
So what? Well, you would think with it being so controversial.
But
yeah, that's why I'm asking.
It went up for the simple fact of what I was talking about and shit. But at that time, other people was dropping disses for one.
Okay. On you.
No, not even just on me, but on my thugs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just hella shit going on at that particular time, you know what I'm saying?
This is your time. Did you ever speak your piece on this?
No, fuck.
No one's ever. No, but okay. Pause. Look, niggas don't have to be disrespectful.
Oh my God.
Pause. Look, but aside from that, has anybody on the interviews, but I mean, ever asked you about the song?
No.
Because I peeped the song. No. So, you know, I get the exclusives.
People be doing like reaction videos and shit.
Right, I get the exclusives, but no one's ever asked you. So this is why it's your time to tell the piece about that and amongst other songs. I'm not saying you have to sugarcoat anything. We're unbiased on here. We get everyone's facts.
Like, them niggas ain't even really from my section, you feel me?
Okay.
Them niggas is from, like, them some up the way ass niggas, for one. For two.
How did that happen then with them being up the way?
Them niggas start fucking with Doggy Bone that kicked the bucket.
Okay. All right.
So, you feel me? Like, I guess they was fucking with them and I guess they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, take on that same energy that, you know what I'm saying, what they had going on. So,
okay.
Hey.
So, they were making songs towards you? And
nope.
Oh, towards people you fuck with. Yep. And that's how you ended up making a song.
And just fucking with niggas don't fuck with. Like, nigga.
Okay.
Fuck with niggas. You know the rest.
So you would say that you definitely had rap beef at a point in time. Did they make rebuttals to you?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't search some niggas' music. I don't follow none of them niggas. I don't care about none of them niggas. It was just like a, you know what I'm saying, set the record straight type shit. Like, fuck all them niggas. Like, you feel me? I don't fuck with none of them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas already know though. Like, if you know the politics, niggas know what time it is. Niggas
okay. All right.
Niggas ain't on shit.
All right. Because that, I would say, I'm not going to say that's one of your hottest songs because you have a lot of good songs. Yeah. But that is one of your more popular songs and it is very controversial. Yeah. So with that being that way, and me, you know, I have to get the exclusives, but I try to be as non-messy as possible. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm a real street person. I grew up in the streets. Like, in Bakersfield, we be on street shit. Yeah. So, I'm not going to be messy about anything, but I definitely wanted to ask you about it because it is one of your more popular songs. Mm-hmm. I mean, as disrespectful as it is, it's a very catchy song. It's got a lot of attention from a lot of people. So with that being said, I definitely wanted to hear the inspiration for it. Was it I mean, it's obvious, but...
It was hella niggas dropping disses at the time.
Okay.
I dropped mine.
Okay. So they were dissing you first, is what you're saying?
Our side.
Got you. The whole side.
Come for me.
Okay.
I came for them.
Okay. Got you. All right. And how was the reaction from that? Did you get a lot of negative, positive?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
Yeah. I got hella negative, I got hella positive. Like, that's what comes to this shit. Some people like it, some people gonna hate it. I don't give a fuck.
What did you feel like it was for you? Did you feel like it was beneficial? What did you feel about making it after you saw the reaction from your supporters?
I ain't care. Nigga, this how I'm feeling. Nigga, this me. So
like, you make music strictly off of how you feel?
Hell yeah. I ain't finna sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna say nothing that ain't facts. So at the end of the day, that's how I'm feeling. Nigga, that's what I'm on. I'm gonna let the world know.
Okay.
That's the type of nigga I am, man.
I mean, I think everybody can fully respect that. I get a lot of niggas on here that say the same thing. I'm unbiased to everybody's opinions. You know, I get both sides of every story.
Right.
And if they want to come on here and say how they feel about that, that's more than welcome. Everybody is welcome to their platform on here. But at the same time, I want to get your organic opinion. And I want you to feel comfortable saying it. Because you 100% can on here. You feel me? So that's like, you know, at the end of the day. But I feel you. For what you got going on, that's how you feel about your piece.
Right.
So outside of that, did you get any rebuttal response or anything from anybody from over there?
Yeah. Like, niggas are saying little shit on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that.
For you being someone that's been in the streets for the majority of your life, outside of what you got going on, speak on a general factor for me real quick. I don't want you to even speak on your shit. How do you think that people can come to common ground? Do you ever think that street beef, not even just yours, don't even think about yourself. Yeah. Do you ever think that street beef can be resolved to come to a common ground? Nope. Because there has to be a point in time where society should be able to live amongst you guys' bullshit.
At the end of the
as
day,
much as I love my street niggas, that's all I have mostly on here.
At the end
society
of the day,
has to be able to live.
a ceasefire right now, and everybody can say, "All right, we're gonna stop. We ain't gonna do shit right now." Somebody gonna cross the line.
Okay.
Period. It don't matter if it's on this side or that. Somebody gonna cross the line, so it's gonna be backed up anyway. So we ain't even gonna play crazy. Like, and then at the same time, you got motherfuckers really dying about this shit. Like, you
right.
Niggas in jail doing 100 years about this shit. So
not the 100 plus.
A nigga not finna play like nigga. That shit ain't.
It's never gonna be resolved.
We ain't forgetting or forgiving.
Okay.
At all.
And you feel like that's not just necessarily for just yours. That's for all street culture as a whole.
Hell yeah. Once you lose a nigga that you really was fucking with, it's your brother, nigga. You niggas done did hella shit, you know what I'm saying? You lose that nigga, that shit change you, nigga. It's gonna be forever fuck them niggas. Nigga, you ain't gonna never feel no different. What you gonna feel forgiveness for what? Like, but that's nigga, I guess, I don't know. Everybody different though, you feel me? Some people can get over that shit and find forgiveness in their heart. No, I'm not feeling none of that shit, nigga. You play with us, nigga, yeah, shit. You play, you lay, you try, you die, nigga. That's period. We ain't playing about nothing. My soul, so.
Right.
That's how that shit
and goes. I feel like a lot of people your age, your generation, outside of it, street culture, period, I feel like they agree with that. You know, yeah, I've lost a lot of people in my lifetime. And when I was younger, my mom and my older siblings didn't prepare me for this type of death. You know, I didn't remember my brothers and sisters growing up, my older siblings, you know, growing up losing people. Like, they didn't bury people the way we did. You're my age. We're the same age. We've buried a lot of people. For sure. People that we grew up with. Motherfuckers we expected to see past years and years. My parents didn't tell me about that. My sisters and brothers, they older. I have a 40-something-year-old brother. I got 30-something-year-old sisters. They all older than me, brother. No one told me I was going to lose motherfuckers. I done buried people. So when you say shit like that, I 100% understand where you're coming from with that mind frame. But for the people that don't understand us, how do you think that they feel about the shit that we're going through? Because they don't get what we're going through. When we lose people, we feel no remorse. But like, how do you cope with the people in the real world that feel otherwise besides you?
I mean, shit. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I know for some people it's probably hell, you feel me? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They in between this shit, and they, you know what I'm saying, they gotta deal with this bullshit, and the cops on the corner every day, and whatever the fuck, you feel me? And they kids gotta grow up looking at this shit too, but at the same time, you got another set of people who probably, like, look at them, you know what I'm saying? Let them kill each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them, like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, nigga, like, this is just how we came up. This what it is. Like, what can we do about it? This shit don't turn off. You could do hella shit and want to change your life, nigga. You gonna have to move hella far.
Right. Not the hella far.
You gonna have to move hella far out this month.
Do you feel like, so right
and
now...
And if that's what you want to do, then that's what you do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pack up and cut. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like...
Right now, we're in Vallejo. Where more do you reside? Sac area or, like, this area? Both, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, this home, like, the little home, like this, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was born here, all my family here, you feel me? So this is just always, like, this home for real. But Sac raised me, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always love that city. Like, that's my city. I don't give a fuck. You know? I don't care how nobody feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Or none of that shit, nigga. I done did plenty. You feel me?
I'm screaming. So, not that I done did plenty. He think he doing something because I'm in his city.
I done did plenty. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, this shit what it is for real, nigga. And I done did plenty.
Well, as far as the music goes, outside of the song we talked about, I feel like that's one of your most controversial songs, so we had to talk about that first. Outside of that, you dropped a mixtape, California Smiles. Right. Tell the people a little bit about that, and then we'll get into Broken Harmony. But did you have any other predominant mixtapes before that you want to talk about?
Nothing super crazy for real. Like, nigga.
I love California Smiles. I mean, okay, look, let me tell y'all my testimony. From beginning to end, that whole entire tape is just heat. Like, y'all gotta fuck with it. Like, okay, it's the Forgive Me, it's the Rock, Paper, Scissors, it's the Had It Coming, it's all of them. Sure. Y'all gotta go stream that motherfucker. It's lyrics, it's storylines, it's all of it. Where did the inspiration for that tape come from?
Shit, on that tape, I was really trying to like, that was when I was really like, bro, I want to make a tape that motherfuckers gonna really feel though. Like, you feel me? Like, you gonna, if you really come from where I come from, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really was trying to aim with that project, and it I couldn't ask for a better project for it. Like, it came out the way I wanted it to. You feel me?
Oh my gosh, it's a really good project.
There was a lot of good tracks.
And the thing about it is, like, the execution on the songs was really, really well thought out. You really rapped them really well. It's crazy. I love all of them. Like, the first one, you talking about, like, you know that you're sinful, but God, like, please forgive you. The second one, you said you was sipping Waukesha in the SRT. That's a fucking Challenger car. Like, what? Like, what? I'm over here like, hold on. I don't even like lead. Like, the third track, you like, the nigga had it come in. It's so many stupid. The stupid one, I love that one. What is Gunther's? It's like I took the bitch to Gunther's. Is that a restaurant out here?
It's like a
I don't know
spot, like, you know what I'm saying,
here,
like frozen treats and sack
out here.
Sacramento.
He played too much. Whoever said that, I've been wondering because I'm not from Sac. But the whole tape is fire as fuck. Broken Harmony is fire too. So give us a little background on how that came about, because we talked about that before.
Yeah, when I was doing them songs, I was like, I don't know, I was in like I wouldn't say a hard place, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was just, you know what I'm saying, in my head a lot when I did that song, you feel me? So it's like shit that I be feeling, I feel like I put more into that shit, you feel me? It was cool. It was a cool tape. I fuck with that song. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say that California Summers is a little more turned up?
California Smiles.
Look, I'll call it whatever I want. It's my tape, okay? I'll call it whatever I want. California Smiles, California Summers, I don't give a fuck. The shit was hard. You better be happy.
No, yeah. That's probably one of my favorites too, though. That's like probably one of my favorite songs.
Well, what is it really called?
California Smiles.
Okay. Well, you know, I had a little bit of this song. So, call it what you want. The shit hard, nigga. But I think, so what do you feel like, okay, where does the full inspiration for your music come from? Do you feel like it comes from the streets? This is the thing. Someone listened to you in my car, no shade, no tea, and they was like, he's real streetish. Like, wants to kill a nigga. And that's okay. But here's the thing. Where do you feel like the full inspiration, because you have different ones that just are not about sliding on shit. Right. Where do you think the whole inspiration for your music and your sound comes from as a whole?
Shit, honestly, when I be making music, I really just want people to, like, if you come from how I came up and shit, I want you to just feel that shit. I want it to resonate with you, and I want you know what I'm saying? I want it to take you to a different, you know what I'm saying? Space. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to understand it.
Right.
Basically. So the inspiration will really come from just like the shit that I've been through, the shit that I want, the shit that I'm going through. You feel what I'm saying? And I want people to like, I want people to be able to relate to it. You know what I'm saying? And actually be like, man, I feel that, nigga. I done been through that, nigga. I know what that's like. You feel me? Like, so that's really the inspiration and shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, just want to.
You want people to understand where you're coming from and know they've been there too. Yeah. All right. So. But for the sounds and everything else that you got going on, a lot of it does resonate from the streets. Yeah. So how do you feel like you're able to differentiate between music and the streets?
So I ain't gonna lie, that's the thing about my music, like it really coincides kind of in a way, like you feel me, like I be trying to like, you know what I'm saying, like sometimes I just try to focus on the music, but then some shit happen over here to where it's like, fuck this shit, like you know what I'm saying, like I gotta
right.
love it, you know what I'm saying, so it really be hard to juggle for real, I ain't gonna lie, because it's like you already under a microscope. When you're doing music and shit, now they starting to use lyrics and chord, all type of shit.
Right. So how do you decide? Because you really don't give a fuck.
I mean,
you be that angry on the track, you just express what you feel and put it out because it be hard.
I mean, shit, it just be how I'm feeling. So it's like,
right.
Nigga, that's what it is. Like, it's my story. Right. So either you gonna feel it or you ain't. Like,
do you ever feel like you'll ever get to a point to where you might make music outside of the shit that you feel in the streets? Because you do have some songs that are not fully around that. Most of them are about that, and I love it. God, it's so good when I'm working out. But, like, you know, outside of that, though.
I be trying to make a little different shit and be, like, versatile for real. Like, you feel me?
Right.
So I be making different songs, but I feel like they just so different than what I'm used to putting out.
Right.
I probably hold on to those tracks a little more.
Right. You know what do your supporters want? They want the shit you've been putting out.
They want what I've been putting out. I feel like they like a little bit of it. They want a little bit of mainstream shit, and then they want a little bit of that, like, man, what's going on type shit out there with you right now. Like, you feel me? So I be trying to give it a little bit of both. You feel me? But I've been cleaning it up a little bit more lately. Like, you feel me? I ain't been trying to go as crazy. And, you know what I'm saying?
Because I remember one time me and you had a conversation outside of the interview or anything, and you were just like, you know, I do wonder how people feel about my music because, you know, they might not want to go shoot a killer nigga. You feel me? Sure. So when you said that, I was like, oh, he has a heart. Right. You know, but I knew you did have that. But for you to think that way about how your supporters would feel, when you make that, it's an expression of how you're feeling at that given moment. And you want someone to relate to that moment. But they don't have to relate to it for eternity. Right. For sure. And I think if people understood music in that way, they wouldn't be so lyrical to it. Like, you can't listen to, when I'm saying fuck a nigga, it's fuck a nigga. But when I want to like a nigga, I'm not gonna listen to Keisha Cole. Because I'm fucking a nigga. Like, Keisha Cole fuck a nigga. Always. I love you. Goddamn, I love you, Keisha Cole. Make a fucking nigga song. Somebody cheat on her so she can make that for us. But you feel me? That's, I know. But when it's like, when I'm on a good shit, I don't want to listen to that right then and given. So, but for me, when I'm feeling mad, sad, I want to shit on somebody, I can always listen to some music like yours. Or Draco's. Or other people's. Because no matter, even if y'all sliding, riding, or you feel me, just doing some player shit, it still gives a different light. You're still shitting on somebody, whether it's your ops or mine. I could put myself in your shoes, and it could be my ops all of a sudden that I'm talking shit to, but I'm using your lyrics. That's the beauty of music. As far as the music goes, where do you want to take it? How do you feel about what you've done so far? Besides those songs, what else do you have out? What else do you want to tell the people? Like, where do you see the music going for you?
Honestly, it's probably gonna go as far as I want to take it. You feel me? Like sometimes I don't be taking it as serious as I need to. You feel me? So like, it'd be a lot of shit going on at one time, and I'd be having to get my attention to a lot of different things. So I don't be dropping as much music as I need to. And, you know what I'm saying? I might disappear for a couple months and not post. You know what I'm saying?
You be having real life things going on. What makes artists do that, you think? Is it the fact that you're not making enough money off the music when you want to?
It's just day-to-day life, for real. Like, niggas still got kids. Niggas still got, you know what I'm saying? I got hella dogs and breeding and, you know what I'm saying? Just hella good shit, like, shit that might be going on in the streets and, you know what I'm saying? Shit that just, different shit that need my attention more than some music, like.
Oh, okay. So music's more of a hobby for you?
I mean, I don't be putting it first like I need to.
Okay.
Even when I'm not putting shit out, I'm making shit. Like, we at the studio right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always making music. I just might not be putting it out. Okay. For the simple fact, I just, you know, it's a lot to go with that shit. With scheduling and I just ain't wearing any, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing other shit pertaining to my own life. For real. So it'd be hard to like keep up with it. But I'm gonna start dropping soon. Like,
do your supporters go like mad when you do shit like that? I know they do.
You like drop something, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like,
right.
Bro, it's just, I know it'd be so much other shit that's just like more important to me. Like,
right.
So I be having to handle that, take care of that before I drop another song. I'm trying to drop something else. You know
right.
Like, so.
Tell us the background of what you got out, what you got coming out, all the shit. So they'll know where to search you, find you, all that.
Shit, I got hella mixtapes, Wild Child, California Smiles, Smoke and Mirrors, Broken Harmony. I got a little one's called Bechote. It's a lot of Spanish type songs on it, you know what I'm saying? That's really exciting.
Wait, okay, I noticed you do a lot of music with the Spanish people. How did that come about? Fuck with your good Spanish people?
Fuck with my good Spanish people. I'm good.
Where is that, in Vallejo, Sac? Where's that?
Everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. I'm locked in with a lot.
I love it though. It's funny as fuck, but I know it's random, but it's
really
funny.
Locked in though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
They just such a,
they fuck with you.
They're good people. On God, they fuck with me. Like, type, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come eat at my mama house type shit. Like, you good with me, nigga. Like, it's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with my brothers.
Okay.
For sure.
So you make a lot of music with them?
I wouldn't say a lot, but yeah. I fuck with them, like, in the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some real life shit type
okay.
Shit. So it's like,
that's where that
little inspiration came from, the shit. You feel me?
Okay. And what else? What videos you got out? You did one in Bakersfield.
Yeah, I just dropped one in Bakersfield that I shot in Bakersfield. That's called Paint Session. And then I dropped another song called Play Dead. Yeah, and them was like my two most recent tracks right now. So definitely go stream that, you know what I'm saying? Download that. Play it 100 times.
How'd you end up in Bakersfield?
I had some shit going on out there, you know what I'm saying? Some little money play, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I called your ass, you know what I'm saying? You linked in with the thugs down there, you feel me? Got me right, you know.
Shout out to the thugs. They know who they are.
You know what I'm saying? Got a nigga some drink and that type of shit, so niggas out there fucking with it. Shot a video with my nigga Jimmy Irvin. And it was a layup from there. Nigga was fucking with it. Oh God, that nigga shot that bitch back in. Like,
what?
Yeah.
Jimmy don't play. Shout out to Jimmy Irvin.
Man, I'm driving back to the Bay from Bakersfield. Before I get back, he done sent me the file video. Wet. I'm like, damn. I'm like,
don't
bro,
play. Jimmy don't
with
play.
this shit. G.O.D. Yeah.
He really don't.
Shout out to bro. Oh God, we gotta get some more work in for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So as far as like for that goes, like, do you travel often to different cities to make music?
I travel a lot, but not to make music.
So you never really have done anything else in
Sometimes
any
I
other
tap in,
cities?
you know what I'm saying, with my local niggas that's going crazy out there, but I ain't trying to make no song. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just tapping in.
What about LA? Do you ever travel to LA to make any music?
No, not really. Like, I go down there, or if I do, I'll book a session for me, like, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
Like, I'm a loner. Like, I be with my brothers. If it ain't them, then I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? We doing shit usually, not have, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, we already doing some whole other shit, but in the midst of things, we might, fuck it, book a session, let's get in there and fuck with it real quick, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know, I just don't be really tapping in with people like that. Like, I do tap in with certain niggas, you feel me? But, like, I'm not really the type to, like, that's really super rapper shit to me. Like, if you really a rapper,
come to my session.
That's the type of shit you supposed to do, you feel me? If you really label yourself as a true, like, rapper.
So you don't label yourself as that. What do you label yourself as?
Like,
Loyalty.
Nigga,
how'd you come up with that name, LoyaltyBGM?
Street shit, baby. Loyalty. I've been
like
going by that name for hell long.
Don't do
I've been
that.
going by Loyalty for hell long. Like, hell long. I don't forget what the fuck you made me come up with that name, but I'm like, man, Loyalty, that shit hard. And then it was like, that was just like always a big thing for me, like, nigga. Loyalty is everything, nigga.
Right.
Like, that's how empires is built, with loyalty. Under loyalty, that's the foundation of everything.
Most def.
That come before love in my book, so it's like.
Right.
I'm big on loyalty for real. And then, you know, BGM, you know what I'm saying? Blitz Gang Mafia type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, had to slap the gang on the end of that bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for you, where do you want to take the music? Where do you see yourself? Give a little message to your supporters out there that's been supporting you for all this time. No matter what you put out.
I love y'all. What?
Where do you want to see yourself taking the music?
I got some.
Let's start with that. I know you do.
I got some diehards, but I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying, real far. But you know what I'm saying, I'm the young boy's ass, nigga. I just ain't really got to lock in and just, you know what I'm saying, just really just focus on just music. Like, this been like a crazy year for me. Like, I've been having a lot of shit going on this year, so I was just getting my footing back, you know what I'm saying, just figuring shit out that I need to get together. But once I start dropping this music, you boys finished.
I'm screaming.
Like, I'm
anybody in particular you're aiming for, or you just coming for your city as a whole? Or just your area?
I'm coming for the world, I ain't gonna lie.
You're just not even tripping.
I'm coming for the whole globe, international. I'm really taking it there. I got some different shit, like some shit they're not expecting. You know what I'm saying? So when they get it, they're gonna live it.
Give us a little bit of insiders if you got anything you got coming up. What you got coming up?
I got hella shit. I got hella songs. Like, I ain't missed a beat in the studio.
So when you gonna drop another tape?
When I get real serious. Like, when I'm serious, like.
You not serious right now?
I'm taking this shit. I'm taking my craft serious, but I'm not taking, like, I do everything from the net. Promotion, marketing, all that shit. I do everything by myself. You know what I'm saying? I got my nigga Bat and my manager Nani, but other than that, like, we doing everything. You know what I'm saying? We doing everything. So, you know what I'm saying? So they really be waiting on me and shit. Like, come on, let's get the ball rolling on shit. But I just be having so much shit going on. So I ain't even tried. Like, I be trying to drop little shit here and there just to let them know, like, I'm still fucking with it. But once I get, you know what I'm saying, probably in the next month, you're going to see a lot of shit dropping. Like, a whole lot of shit. Tapes. Collab tapes that I did.
You got any collab secrets you can give over here on the Free World Order? Any collabs that you got in the woodworks that mean some exclusives?
I got some shit coming. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to.
Okay, don't say nothing then.
I don't want to say too much, but not yet. Once I'm ready to really press play on it, it's gonna go through and it's gonna be big. So.
Okay, side note, is your grill permanent? Your grill.
Shit don't come out.
At all?
No.
Okay, so what made you want to get your grill permanent? I love it, by the way. I love grills.
I wanted it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna keep this shit in, like, you know what I'm saying? So, might as well just.
How does it feel?
Regular. Like, it's not really.
What do you have to do to get it serviced?
Yeah, every couple months.
Okay. It hurts.
I'm gonna come off veneers, so.
Oh, you about to take it off?
Yeah, I'm gonna come off veneers.
Okay.
Pearly whites,
but I like the grill.
It's cool, but.
What is it, 14K?
24.
Oh, wow. Niggas is fancy.
24.
Check you out. So how much do you feel like, for rappers nowadays, we're going to get a little bit into like the little, show shit about being a rapper. How much do you feel like chains and what is this, an AP?
It's a Rolex.
Okay, it's a bust down Rollie.
It's an AP?
It does look like an AP though.
It's a Rollie, John.
Okay, it's a bust down.
Yeah,
though.
Bust down. Right?
So that and your chain and like how much do you feel like the demeanor and the swag play a part in being a rapper?
Oh yeah, you gotta put that shit on.
You have to put it on.
You don't put that shit on, and oh man, they ain't taking you serious at all. Like, you gotta have, you ain't even gotta really put that shit on, but really it's like, you just gotta really, matter of fact, just be you. Be you. So if putting that shit on ain't what you want to do, then don't do it. But if you in a certain lane, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, you got to put that shit on. We want to see that shit.
So did you knew you wanted to put it on at what age?
Yeah. I was young. I'm like, I need all that. I need icy watch, big chain, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted that type of, you know what I'm saying? So Once a nigga got it, you feel me? What people like, man? Milestone, little trophies.
Okay. All right. And how much do you feel like social media plays a part in the career as a rap artist nowadays?
You really gotta be active on that social media shit. Like, that's probably one place where I'm lacking for real, because all I got is Instagram. Like, I got a Facebook, but don't never be on it. I don't be on TikTok. I don't be on Snapchat.
Right.
I don't got nothing but Instagram, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And they be trying to take my shit, so it's like, they take that shit as a rap. So,
Not they be
I really do need
it.
to get, you know what I'm saying, established on different platforms and shit. That's where I am lacking in, but it just be a lot. Like, damn, bro. How many do you really need? Like,
right.
I got enough drama just going through Instagram. Like, it'd be so much shit going on Instagram. Like, that'd be enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really. That'd be enough.
Right.
But I do need to. It plays a big role, though. Don't get me wrong. What?
Yeah.
It plays
it definitely
a big
does.
fucking role. So it's like, I do need to step that shit up, because. But I'm just not, you know what I'm saying? Really the prince for the camera type. You know?
I'll be like that sometimes. As much as I do like the camera, sometimes I don't like being in it.
I love my privacy more than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Me
That's
too.
something to cherish. So
Me
it's
too.
Like, that's what I be on. Privacy.
Yeah.
But I try to go live and shit like that. You feel me? On Instagram. Try to connect with my fans and supporters. I don't even like calling them fans. Supporters.
Yeah, supporters. So that brings me to my next and final question before we end up the vlog. I really do appreciate you doing it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And of course, you know, I pulled up to Vallejo, and this is like a big thing for me because these bridges, fuck y'all. I'm scared.
You'll get used to it.
I'm scared. you don't mind, huh?
Hell no.
No, I'm scared. At night too.
That shit regular.
I'm thinking, who gonna go back home with me? Like back to my resort in San Francisco. I'm scared. I got 2 bridges. 2, not 1, 2 bridges to go past. No, they not.
Right.
They a bridge, nigga. With water. Talking about they regular streets. Streets don't got no water. I won't live, nigga. Talking about they gonna pay you. I'm not gonna live.
You can't even be thinking like that, nigga. What the fuck? You ain't heard about bridges collapsing out here in the
Is you gonna call me and be like, "Free you alive"? Yeah. No, you gonna call me. Look, I'm gonna be swimming.
This motherfucker just collapsed after I told her that bitch wasn't gonna collapse.
But guess what? I'm about to be swimming. But if I live, you gonna be like, "Hey, Free, how much you get?" Niggas ain't shit.
Couple Emberleys.
Fuck them. I'm not trying to. I can't swim. I'm dying.
You're gonna be good on these bridges, in these tunnels. Yeah.
I'm scared. But I am so thankful for you doing the interview and, you know, taking time out of your studio session and all that. But my last and final question is this. What message do you have to your supporters out there that want to get a little blueprint of tricking their way into the game? You know, how you kind of brought yourself into the public eye. Give your supporters an inspirational moment, a message, and all that to send in the vlog.
At the end of the day, I feel like you gotta, if you really want that shit, just keep trying. Like, it might not happen the first, the second, the third, the fourth, whatever you doing, you feel me? But as long as you keep trying, you gonna get somewhere with that shit. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. If you're gonna get somewhere with it, you're gonna get noticed some type of way. There's cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's too many ways to get yourself out there, so just follow that shit for real. Chase that shit. Like, don't let nobody make you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't accomplish something. Like, you can do it. Trust me. It's shit easy, for real. Like, you just gotta focus up. That's it.
Most definitely, I agree. And outside of that, do you have any other shout outs, anything you want to say to the people before you leave? Any shout outs to your people? Anything you want to give?
Shit, long live Vinny. Long live Eddie.
Who is Vinny?
Mafia.
I've been wanting to ask that. I don't think I've ever asked.
Yeah, that's my big brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your brother? Like your blood?
Nah, he wasn't my blood brother, but like, he really took me under that wing.
Okay.
Really put that shit in, nigga. Show niggas a different little route.
So he passed away.
Yeah,
how many years has it been?
It's been like 10.
Always.
Yeah, like 9.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I had a friend, my first best friend that ever passed away. It's been 7. So I know what that feel. I know what that should feel like. Yeah.
That should be fucked up.
Long live Ingram. He died when I was like 23. Oh yeah, we were kids. But yeah, I always wondered who you be talking about when you rap so peaceful but hard about him at the same time. So it's like a good feeling. So I'm like, I wonder who that was. But yeah. Outside of that, do you have any other shout outs you want to give to anybody? Anything you want to say to the people before we sign off?
Shout out to you for coming out here, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Getting nigga rolling with this shit. Mafia.
And I want to say thank you to everybody that's been subscribing. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow up to him, me. I'm going to drop his music in the bio, my shit in the bio. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow all the shit. You know how it goes. I'm going to be bringing y'all the hottest. I'm going to have a lot of Bay niggas on here. I know y'all been itching and waiting for the Bay niggas. I'm out here. They coming. Starting with him. So make sure you guys tap in, all that. Anything else you want to say before we sign off?
No.